isolation harms people, and it's important for us to really shift that so that there are more spaces where people don't feel isolated, and a public living room creates a space where that is removed for a moment of their day.
The Camerados movement is about creating community for people of all walks of life to come together and just be without any specific agenda.
So in some ways there aren't any rules, because we kind of don't want to kind of go down that line of telling people what to do, but we have sort of ideas, kind of values, principles, and that helps create a much more human space. So it's a space where there is no agenda, where people can just be, where people don't fix one another, where people look out for one another, and where if someone's struggling, rather than helping them, you ask them to help you. And it's a place where you can, you know, on a good day or a bad day, you can be a bit rubbish and just have a laugh and a chat.
This social movement seems to be taking off, with 200 Camerados Public Living Rooms taking place in 5 countries.
They're run by people in their communities for their communities, and the way that you can get involved is what Camerados do is we give you a public living room in a box, and then off you go, and you can set up a public living room where you are, however you are, and just kind of meet people and look out for one another, and create a space where, you know, the solution to your problems is each other.
Thanks to Community Development Halton, our region has now had its first 2 public living room sessions, as well as a workshop to inspire more in our communities.
There was a lot of energy around giving a public living room a try. And a public living room, I probably should describe a little bit, is just your living room but outside, and everyone's welcome in. And it's just a space for chatting with people who might not be like you, a place to disagree but respectfully, and to just be silly together. That means we're human, and not to fix folks, but just to listen and find what's common about all of us. So yeah, that's a public living room, and what people walked away with today is that this is needed in our community, that we have been polarized, and coming out of COVID, hate to even talk about COVID, but like that we have to retrain our muscles to be together again in community with no agenda, but just to be. Yeah, so that's what we've been talking about. I think people are excited to give it a go.
If you're interested in setting up your own public living room and receiving a free box full of things to help you get started, visit camerados.org to learn more. For Halton News, I'm Jessica Kaitting.